Jazz Tune for a Hiawatha Woman by Gordon Henry. You know where I'm coming from. On the same street past the tracks where last August we drained a few pre-dawn quarts, made promises against a mural of imperial oppression on the wall of the Workers of the World bookstore, later closed up and reopened later as a Hollywood video. Now a few tripped out two-spirit women's skins verbally fuck with a panhandling Devil's Lake wino in a Viking shirt outside the currency exchange. As I make my way toward you over the bridge nicknamed Two Suicides, with a graffiti light bulb launch point on the railing and sprayed fluorescent sketches of pornographic body parts rubbing up against dollar signs on the concrete stanchions underneath, try not to blame me that the powwow Wendigo Con got your cell number from the table at the city park where I carved the digits with a Leatherman before I put the last number down in blood I drew with broken glass and mixed with a pinch of ash from my menthol Camel. He wrote it all backwards under his Anishinabe name on his fist. Just tell him when he calls. You love it when he calls. He'll go back to dancing while reading the news in the circle, just like he did behind the middle-aged jingle-dress matrons, dangling their moccasin matching bags with limp wrists, glaring under the beady flora of woodland tiaras, knowing and not liking the clown mocking their steps behind them at the upper Midwest gathering. I heard from Spotted Eagle at the halfway house after he kicked off conditions for my release from 3 freezing moons of treatment. No drugs, no pot, no speed, no black Cadillacs, no more shooting your grandfather's IHS painkiller prescriptions, no drinking, no driving, no parties, no bad influences, AA twice a week. Hey, you go to meetings at Our Lady of What-do-you-call, or you can go on Tuesdays at the Indian Center, just give in to a higher power and keep up the sober interior monologues. Your ma's still hanging onto that big knife bricklayer who ate the leftovers I brought from Hard Times Cafe for you the day I walked all the way back here in clothes I found in a garbage bag in the back of a Dodge pickup parked in the drive of Uncle Salem's, only to find you'd gone north for a funeral. Could it be more complicated? At 10, I tracked deer with my aunt and waited by a tree in falling snow, shot my last round into the air just to let her know where I was before it got too late to search for me. 9 years later, at the U, I took classes, studied philosophy, European history and social linguistics, chemical tables, world religions, and I still managed to remember my name and the names of relatives and places. I've lived and traveled with no destination to speak of. I even stopped myself in the middle of dreams just to wake up so I would remember faces, conversations, the speakers and the voices, the mists and animals, the roads and enclosures, the running, the flying, the fear dreaming of immobility brings. Still, as I make my way back to you, stand before another door, I know that inside there is no one, as your having left remains the hand of another door of my arrival.